Time for News Extra on KNEB. It is brought to you today by Gering Civic Center. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Our guest today on News Extra, Investigator Henry Moreno from the Gering Police Department, and we're going to talk about, it is that time of year again, CAPstone's 5th annual superhero run.
Can you believe it?
It's hard to believe. Yeah, 5 years of it. And you guys have been doing a good job with this. It's been better and better every year, right?
You know, and I thought it would be when we started that this event had potential to be a pretty big event for our community.
Yep. All right, so let's talk about it. It's coming up this Saturday over at... we check in at the CAPstone office over at 900 P Street in Gering, and then kind of tell us how this works.
Well, we do have the two events. We have a children's event, which is the 1K, and that run starts at CAPstone. So after you register, your kids line up there. They'll run to the Gering Stadium, and they'll finish at the Gering Stadium. So the adult race starts at the Gering Stadium. They'll run down 7th Street onto D Street near the Armory, and then head back to the stadium, and their race will finish at the stadium. So everything's pretty much in proximity. You don't have to leave your kids. We got bounce houses for the kids after their race, so they can participate in that. And the snowy machine will be there for the kids to have a snow cone after the race, and we give a whole bunch of goodies in our bags. So
that's good. That's good. Everything starts with the registration again, 8 o'clock over at the CAPstone office. If you don't know where that is, that's 900 P Street in Gering. Pretty easy place to find, really.
Yes.
All right. So there's a costume contest that's part of this.
Yes.
And you've always dressed up pretty much every year, haven't you?
A couple times, yes, I dressed up. I got in trouble one year from my wife. She didn't know I was going to be, and she didn't like the costume I had. But I'm thinking about dressing up this year again. She's already told me I don't fit in that costume. We'll see. So if I don't fit, I'll probably be in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But hopefully I fit in my costume this year.
All right. There is a costume contest at the completion of the race. And you can also do group stuff too, right?
Yeah, we actually have a team challenge, a traveling trophy that we have, and we give away to groups of five. So anybody who wants to put together a team, anybody from Regional West to law enforcement to fire department, KNEB, you guys can walk and run, and
or walk and walk probably.
You still got a chance.
Still got a chance.
Still got a chance.
Yeah.
So, no, it's we do have the costume contests, and we do see a lot of different people showing up in costumes to support CAPstone and their purpose for being.
Yeah. And for people that don't know about CAPstone, why don't you tell us real quick?
CAPstone is a facility used by Health and Human Services and law enforcement as a friendly place to interview children who are abused and neglected. And they receive some funds from the state. They have to develop their own funds for other portions of their purpose of helping kids. So that's why we kind of put this run together 5 years ago, and this is a good way for people to get involved without maybe putting their hands in with or seeing some of these abused kids. Mm-hmm. Just a good way to show support for CAPstone, and we've had a lot of support from our community, and it's greatly appreciated from CAPstone and from guys and people like me that are passionate for seeing justice for these abused and neglected children.
Very much. That's good. All right, we'll take a break, and we're going to talk about a few of the sponsors that are making this possible right after this.
The next generation of virtual meetings is arriving at the Civic Center. Boost your productivity by meeting with multiple locations at one time and have less travel expense. With the Polycom video system, you work visually in HD, allowing a rich learning experience. With no freezing of picture and a great sound system, your speaker can be off-site and have human interaction. Call 436-6888 or visit www.geringciviccenter.com. The Gering Civic Center, true inspiration.
And 25%.
All right, we're back on News Extra talking about the CAPstone 5th Annual Superhero Run this Saturday. You register over at the CAPstone Office, 8 o'clock in the morning. The fee is $15 for a child to run, $25 for an adult. And you get a T-shirt with it and the whole 9 yards. You can put a team together, be part of the costume contest, do all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of major sponsors for this as well. We want to get that in before we leave.
Yeah, I'd like to personally thank Gering USAFE Pharmacy, Fremont Motors, Platte Valley Bank, Johnson Cashway, BNC Steel, Gering Valley Plumbing, Valley Bank and Trust, Western Plains Business Solutions. They all donated $500 to the cause there, and pillars of our community right there.
Yeah.
So
once again, Henry Moreno, our guest from the Gering Police Department, and we appreciate everything he does, not only with the police department, but also your work with this, because you've been part of it from the very start. We appreciate everything you've
It's
done.
a lot of work, and people don't see the work behind the event. But if you've ever been involved in planning an event, you know how much work goes into it.
Yeah. So get on out there. It's supposed to be a nice day Saturday, right?
We hope.
Denny said the forecast is supposed to be pretty good Saturday.
We'll
and
trust
Sunday.
Denny.
We'll trust him. All right. So get on out there on Saturday. Starts at 8 o'clock at the CAPstone Office, 900 P Street in Gering, the 5th Annual Superheroes Run. Thanks for coming in, Henry.
Thanks for having us.